Also, it's got here bustling Bourke Street. So there you get the BB. The BB is the 22. This is part 2, continuing from the part 1. Officers were called to bustling Bourke Street 6 p.m. The 2 cars were T-boned. Chief Commissioner of Victorian Police Shane Patton said the man was fully travelling at 60 to 70 k's an hour before the deadly collision. As I said before, that's bullshit. You can't. No one. It's 30 there. There's bollards and shit everywhere. You cannot do 70 k's in that area. There's no way. Driver of a Hyundai was from Brunswick, died at the scene. Commissioner Patton said police are still investigating whether the crash was a deliberate act. It was a deliberate act, but it was an act, as I said before, with paid actors. He said that there was no warning signs or reports of erratic driving before the driver crashed his mother's car and 3 pedestrians and 2 cars. He noticed counter-terrorism unit assessed the intelligence related to the crash and concluded it was not a terror act. Will that terrorism factor in this? Commissioner Patton said. 26-year-old man from Melton West, doesn't surprise me, was standing on top of the car ranting before the police. He was arrested by 3 officers at the crash site, according to police. That's all an act. He's probably an actor from Melbourne. He has been deemed unfit to be questioned by police after a mental health interview and remains under police guard. Have a look at these cars. They're all. I reckon they were smashed prior, and they put them on a tow truck and just smashed them at a place off site or something like that. You cannot seriously believe that these cars were smashed like that in that area. You could barely get up to 30 k's in that area. It's all bullshit. There's Jesus sitting on the car. He's wearing white, with his long hair. Multiple cars were badly damaged following a crash near Bourke Street. Russell Street, Bustling Street was thrown into chaos, trying to scare everyone. Although the man has no previous convictions, the police said he was known through previous mental health interactions. Well, then why wasn't he stopped? Why didn't the police stop him earlier on before this happened? Because the police allowed it to happen. They needed it to happen so they can bring in these new cameras and security measures and bollards and it's all to make money and to spy on us more and for our safety. Yeah, right. He has not been charged over the deadly crash in Melbourne's busy CBD. 3 pedestrians and 2 people in Mazda were injured when the 26-year-old crashed into them at speed. All 5 were assessed at paramedics, blah, 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 taken to hospital, blah, 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 Saturday morning. Victorian Premier Dictator Daniel Andrews paid tribute to the elderly man killed in the crash. On behalf of all Victorians, we send our deepest sympathy to all the families and friends of a 76-year-old man who died. He doesn't give a shit. Our thoughts and prayers are with them. Yeah, right. Bourke Street mayhem. So white Toyota hits multiple people in front of the Telstra building on Bourke Street, 6:43. 6:43. Even if you add that up, 6, 4, and a 3 is not 11. It's 13 actually. So it's all 13. It's all, if you gematria it's 13. Car speeds up along the train lines. Car crashes. Car comes to a stop under a tree, and the guy's sitting up on his roof. That's bullshit. They should have just, if this wasn't controlled, they would have just stopped him here at the start. It's all bullshit. This crash comes after 5 years after a car was deliberately driven into a group of pedestrians on the same street after harrowing attack that killed 6 people. Obviously, this will bring up memories and trauma of the people, those involved in 2017 in Bourke Street, and our hearts go out to the Commissioner Patton said. It's all emotive language. It's trying to deal with our emotions, like we have to, feel sad about what's happened. Premier Andrews stressed that $50 million has been investigated into protecting Melbourne CBD after the deadly vehicle attack in 2017. He told reporters Saturday he doesn't believe anything else could have been done to stop the terrible incident. Shocking footage of the aftermath shows a person landing on a tram stop and other tram tracks. To help them in the background, a person can be heard crying. So there's Jesus there. Jesus been led away. It's like Michael Jackson. Police arrested the man after sitting on a vehicle, and then Jesus being led away. Again, there's the religious thing there.